Hi there, James Hazlerig from laughnosis.com. You know, nobody likes airport security, and yet kind of a funny thing happened to me as I was going through airport security at Chicago last week. See, I've been traveling a lot more, teaching people about laughnosis, that intersection of hypnosis and unconditional laughter. And so I had taught a workshop there in Chicago, teaching several other hypnotists about the power of laughter. And you know, in hypnosis and neurolinguistic programming, we'll often talk about anchoring, and that's basically when you make a gesture and you associate a feeling or a state with it. We call that kinesthetic anchoring. Now, sometimes we can capitalize on this by using states that are naturally called about by people's body position. So those of you who have heard of power poses, the work of Dr. Amy Cuddy at Harvard, know that standing with your feet shoulder width apart, your hands on your hips or up in the air in a celebratory fashion, with your shoulders back, your chest open, what she calls the Wonder Woman pose or the victory pose, you know that those poses make people feel more confident. And I think it's amazing that in laughter yoga, we end pretty much every episode, or every exercise, by going into what we call what is a power pose, and we say, very good, yay! And it just feels great to do it. And when you've done it so many times, not only do you end up pulling up those the natural testosterone, the self-confidence, lowering your stress levels, but also you get anchored to that position being one that makes you laugh and that makes you feel good, so you can quickly change your state. So I had taught this to my students in Laughnosis there in Chicago, and two of them, Edward Phillips and Sean Carson, yes, I'm calling you out by name, went around the whole weekend going, very good, yay! And, you know, laughing and having a great time. So Monday, I'm getting on the plane while I'm going through security, and nobody likes security. It's a long, boring line, and the people are very serious. You can't laugh. You do not make a joke. And I really hate any situation in which you can't laugh or make a joke. So I get finally to the point where I'm going to step into the X-ray scanner doodad, whatever they want to call it, and people are very resentful about this thing, and I'm just like, whatever, you know, I know that radiation is a natural part of our existence, and I'm not going to get much from going through this. So you have to put your feet on the little yellow foot marks, just like a dance class, and so I put my feet on them, and I realized, hey, my feet are about shoulder width apart. And then you're supposed to stand up, and you're supposed to do this so that it can scan you. And all of a sudden, as I did that, I thought, very good, yay! So in this position, in this moment where you're not supposed to laugh at all, I had to suppress a laugh. And then I just smiled, and I felt that laughter inside me. And that's the beautiful thing about Laughnosis, is you can enjoy laughter inside. So I realized that this had become a spatial anchor for me, and that from now on, when I go through security, I can look forward to a private moment of laughing inside. And that's going to make the travel that I do a lot more fun. So I encourage you to think of it that way, and I encourage you to check out laughnosis.com, the Little Book of Laughnosis, and of course the Laughnosis online training course. Until next time, keep laughing.